Welcome back. We're here to cover the karmic third party. Very interesting read. They have the key, but I'm not so sure they're going to like the key they have. This is a situation really coming out of last month, moving into July for the karmic third parties of big tower moments and karmic tower moments at that. Now, these individuals in the mix do physically have the key. This is a new beginning, and it does almost ooze the frequency of writing on the wall. It also, especially from looking at this overarching energy, I'll just let you take a quick look. It's looking pretty messy. We are going to get tucked into it. If you do want more information about all that we offer and bookings, etc., they are at the very end of the video as an FYI. Now, these individuals, as I mentioned, they do have the key, okay? The key, however, with the surrounding energies, especially pertaining to the past and current position, and looking at the outcome card, it's not looking so peachy. This can relate to a relationship. It feels like there's a brutal situation that's occurring in their life. And it's, for many of us, we can look at the masculine, feminine, and karmic as attributes and situations happening in our life. We could physically, although we will be very different to, say, a toxic karmic, we also can have karmic situational ships playing out, and we can inadvertently get tip-offs here. You look at the masculine, it can look at your workplace, and then obviously look at your twin flame. But with the karmic third party, this card is a key, and it's funny because it's purple. So the purple coming through in the lock and key, especially on my end, looking at the card, the tone that's come through on the screen is blue. Again, it's very Mercury in nature. It's very thought-provoking, but it's also, there could be a very toxic situation surrounding this. It could be the person's mindset, the belief system. New beginnings, directions, and adventures awaits for those ready to let go of the past. Now, we're going to look at the past. Let's look. I'm going to jump through. We're skipping a few. 9900. Faith in the process. Okay, this is in reverse, and it's in the past position. This person doesn't let go. This person also is trying, even though they know what's up in the hood. Look at the crowning energy. It's like they have a revelation about what's going on. They are the key to it. They know. They're privy to this information. It's like universe saying, this door's closing, love. This door's closing, like, it's closing down. We just had last month the moon in Capricorn. And why this is such a key is because we have 2 moons in Capricorn. One at the lower degree point, meaning in a full moon, it's like, okay, we're feeling disillusioned. We're having some revelations in a particular area of our life. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. Now, what happens if we're not ready? Does it mean that nothing happens? No, it just means it becomes harder. It happens. The rule of 3 applies. You get the logic, the intuitive energy, which we see happening on the card. You have the near miss, and then you have the Tower. And I just sneezed. Apologies. I was like, I'm trying to hold it. So looking at the past, nothing much has changed. Where they stand, they really want things to stay the same. They know what it is. They're looking to the past. In the past, they're kind of going, you know what, I don't really want to change. I'm not having faith in the process. In the heart of the energy, we have the Chariot in reverse. This is, well, okay, this is like a curse. It's like going in where angels fear to tread and hoping for the best. And this person down on it is bloody believing that it is going to be okay. It's really going to be okay. But they have faith in reverse. Okay, what am I getting here? This could be to do with the stability of a relationship. For some, it could be a marriage. For some, it could be the belief systems they had from their childhood, something that they've been trained to do. Uh, could be over optimism, or really navigated by faith or belief systems. It could be culture or religion. It could have been that they didn't have those at a foundation, and what they were really seeking was something that was quite traditional. But this is really turning out to be something not so quite traditional, especially if the way the person attained this was through ruthless means. And again, I do see the key here. I keep coming back to the key. This person does have the key to the castle, but they've misused the power. They're misusing it, even though the writing's on the wall. And I'm looking at this. It's almost like an astrology wheel. Off to the right of this card. It's like time's ticking. Things are moving around. Things are moving around. They're moving quickly. I don't know why I'm hearing the clock strikes 12. But the way this is moving at this point in time is not healthy. It's not positive. And again, but they're driven because they feel in the past they have not been able to believe in things. If they just left things alone, they felt that, it would go poorly in their favor, maybe because of self-worth. But I do feel that they're really feeling as though they need to do something, but they do have a revelation about what's right and wrong. The challenge here spiritually was for these individuals to accept that there was supposed to be an ending in some area of life. I will go back and pull a clarify to see what this is to do with. But for many, this could be a traditional connection. It could be achieving a traditional connection. Maybe, wanting the face value of that, but really not having it. So I just keep hearing saving face, wanting to save face, even though it could be something that is in writing, something that maybe they thought friends and tribe would have accepted. But what is happening, or what happened behind closed doors, is very opposite to what really is. And again, we have the vibes. There was a lot of changes that needed to happen. This person also has had a lot of time to make the changes. Again, I keep hearing a clock ticking. It also looks like on the key card that it's a clock ticking. I feel that their bodies are picking up on signs and synchronicities. They're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, but the writing's on the wall. But again, they do have the key. It's not that they're silly. They're quite tactical. This group we're channeling this week is very tactical. They're very hush-hush. They're keeping their mouth closed. They have deceitful intents. Some of them might have stumbled across things that were giving them a definite no. But again, I feel they're ignoring the writing on the wall. And it's funny because the individual on the top row, with the crown off to the corner of her head, she's looking up towards the key card. She knows what the key is, but look at her face. She's keeping her mouth closed. I'm not saying anything. I do know something, but I'm not sharing this information. This person's very deceitful. This person does know, and I keep getting this real horrible feeling that they're running out of time. Yeah, this is if they were wanting to cover it up. Something, they're trying to get grounded. Again, they could be trying to paint the roses red. However, it's like, I think whatever's coming out, whatever's coming about, somebody's watching them. I can almost see on this flower card, it almost looks like a man's face off to the very right. I feel somebody's watched them, somebody's seen something, and there's something they can't directly cover up. This is actually, oh gosh, okay, the writing was on the wall last month, but I feel for a pocket group of them where they did have an opportunity to pull the pin, move in a different direction, react a different way. It's coming to a culmination point, and this could be because of the Capricorn. Let's go on to clarifiers and see what's up in the mix. What do we need to know about this key? Is this logic? Is it a physical situation? Is it information getting out? What is this key? I do feel for some it's almost like they know what they need to do, but they're choosing not to do it. They're ignoring it. Okay, what is the reference point to that? Can you clarify that, please, universe? Yeah, there's an immaturity to do with this. Okay, what else do we need to know about the key card, please, in relationship to the karmic third party? Yeah, again, faith, belief could be a severing of a connection. It also could be an unhealthy habit that they've hidden. Okay, is this a problem that is resurfacing, a pattern and a habit? Is this situation resurfacing, please? Yeah, it's causing issues. It's causing issues. Okay, where is this issue around the heart of it with proceeding forward? Are they in avoidance of this? It's because of a direct person. There also could, oh God, okay, there could be I'm hearing karmic retribution. It feels as though there could be somebody of a hierarchy nature intervening. This person could be getting in some sort of trouble. I do feel there's some jealousy here as well. They don't want to share. Yeah, then in their mind, they can fix this. In their mind, they don't know how they're doing it, but they're going to make it happen. This is their mind. This is their belief system. They also could be feeling as though this individual would never have the courage to walk away. And that I'm hearing the term till death do you part. Especially if there's financial entanglement of some description. But the individual that's involved with this group, for some, this could be a very, very old situation. This could be an ex. But for others, if this person directly is still involved, it feels it's taking on the same storyline. That you can lead a horse to water, you can't make a drink. And I feel the individual that's involved with this person is stepping back regardless of what the situation is. So if it was bound by some spiritual value, a legal binding contract, for instance, like a wedding. Again, I can't give legal advice. It's in my disclaimer. Cannot give legal advice. However, I do see that these individuals here, if this person had a bunch of reasons why they're going to keep their way here, there's a bunch of reasons cropping up where the individual who was involved or is currently involved is not interested. And it's not blocking them in. It's making them want to fly faster. Now, this is happening, I feel, well and truly. This feels like time's running out. We've got rabbit. We're entering into the beginning of the month, and it's talking about a beginning of the month. But there's an avoidance to do with it. Something from last month is rolling over into this month. But because we're already really theoretically tuning into this month's energy, I feel this is the context of next month. And what do I mean by that? It's giving me as an outcome card a timing, and I feel it's happening before the end of the month. We're going to pull a clarifier on this to see what they want us to know about the outcome of this situation as this individual is proceeding. Their faith is going to be tested. This could be something to do with faith. maybe blind. I'm hearing the term blind optimism. Face up. And I'm going to pull from another deck so there's no prejudice involved. Abraham Hicks card and maybe a chakra. Okay, what do we need to know about this outcome, please? And what is going on with the karmic third party with these revelations in hand? Ooh. Yeah, it's almost like they're attracting this into their life. This card came up, in a reversal. This is to do with the relationship. The law of attraction responds to the vibration of my story. Something's being hidden, but the vibration is very different to the actions. This person's vibration is operating out of fear, operating out of avoidance, and so they're attracting this change in whether they like it or not. If they're avoiding the change, it's nevertheless coming. If they keep avoiding it, it's just they have a bumpy road with a bad car. That's all. Doesn't mean they get away with that and they can't change, they can't evolve. It just means the tower comes to them, for them. They're getting warnings. They are seriously getting warnings. These individuals can make it very hard for themselves this month. We've got the crown chakra card. We've got messages, symbols, guidance. People are coming in. They're not listening. This is going to be a karmic tower moment. These individuals cannot believe what's coming up. I definitely would love to know. And stick around for this update. I can't wait to see next week's read. If you do want it early, though, listen to this.